reinventing yourself again and again and dropping all your older cognitions, and you continuing to reinvent yourself again and again is what I understand is you taking rebirth again and again.
Adding a point, what I feel is death doesn't just happen to you at like end of your life. It happens to you every moment when your cognition like changes from one level to another level. So what I feel is at each and every time when you like do the transition with powerfulness. So what I feel is at that time, what you like the experience which you get is that.
What I understand as the difference between like our past, like what we think is past, and the rishis' past is like they're enlightened and they don't perceive they don't have this incompletion. They don't restrict the past and design it based on their incompletions and don't like align it based on their incompletions and all. But whereas when we cognize our past itself, we create a shaft out of it and we think, oh, my life itself was so horrible, like this, so many incompletions were there, and we'll be like feeling so powerless about it. So this is what I understand as we associating ourselves with our own past and like the rishis past, the enlightened people's past, where they don't have any incompletions and they don't look through their incompletions.
What I feel is like we have been living the present moment also in the past, like how Swamiji explains in the Guaranteed Solutions. When we live in the present also, we only bring our past ideas and live the present. So it is as good as living the past again. So, but when in the case of rishis, they look at everything in a new way. Everything they look at is something new for them. So the past which they had is completely different because they did not get the past ideas and put it in the present and make the present moment also like the past and brood over the past which happened. But we brood over the past again and again, and we keep thinking like how we just explained that our whole life is just a shaft of pain. So what I feel is the difference is we don't live in the present moment, but we constantly brood over the past. But the enlightened Vedic rishis did not do that and they kept living in the present moment. That's what I understand.
The Rudra Homa, the Homa is performed to invoke the grace, to be receptive to the perpetual grace of Lord Shiva, to be in the receptive space for the costless auspicious energy in our life to happen. Lord Shiva means costless auspicious energy.
The most profound experience for me in this inner awakening is just experiencing total completion with myself, with others, with life, just feeling completely at one with the flow, and like anything that comes up for me will pass, and the parts of me that aren't necessary are just fading away, making space for the radiant being that I am to shine. I would say I experience deep completion with God, with existence. I suffered from a lot of self-doubt my whole life, just feeling like God's love for me was conditional and like I would be connected sometimes and disconnected other times. But through the Shivoham process and this inner awakening, I feel just a constant love current from God, and it's beyond words. The space He carries is just so powerful. My idea of love that I had before meeting Swamiji is so much lower than what I understand love to be now. Just being in His space has opened a whole new energy within me. It feels like the most loving, compassionate, it feels like home. I relate to Him as a guru and father, mother, but it's mostly just the space that He carries. Just the feeling of being around Him is beyond words. Yes, Swamiji, thank you so much. I wouldn't know who I am without you, And even now, the infinite possibilities of who I am are still unknown to me, but the more I connect with you, the more I connect with me.
The completion technique itself was a great healing process for me. When Swamiji took us through the different activities of our inner image, outer image, others image, and life image, and all these processes, I could see that there was something crumbling down. The mountain, the wall that I had built about myself and others and life. I actually felt that Swamiji had, I actually don't have any words to thank Swamiji, because it was the first time I felt that somebody has introduced me to myself. It's the first time I came to know who I am and what I am. One of those things that I want to talk about is I used to have a chronic headache that would last for days, and it will not go away there wasn't really any cure for it. I'm not having it anymore, and I could feel that it was going away on my left side of it. It used to be very intense, and the pain used to be unbearable, and the long hours that we are having for the sessions, and these are the kinds of things that would trigger the chronic pain in me, and I couldn't feel it ever since I'm here. I'm not having it at all. I feel that I'm completely healed with that strong pain in my head, and actually some of those deep set emotions I was holding on to, I just feel so free. I just feel that freedom from the shackles